Hi, my name is Ryan Wolfe, and I'm with Ability Ministry, and I want to talk to you today specifically if you are feeling called into the field of disability ministry. Now, you might be saying to yourself, now, I know that God wants me to do this, but I'm just not sure what to do next. So if you're feeling called into the ministry, specifically into disability ministry, first of all, I want to tell you, congratulations. It is the most fulfilling field of ministry that I have ever worked in. And I think that you will find that the case for you too. Also, I want to tell you that you are part of a very elite club in an emerging field of ministry, an elite club because there aren't many of you out there. You see, there are over 90% of churches don't do anything when it comes to disability ministry, let alone have someone employed at their church working in that capacity. So many more churches are beginning to recognize the importance of this, as this is an emerging ministry that it's gaining some momentum. So you're able to get in on the front end of this exciting ministry movement. And you get to be a ministry pioneer, which is awesome because you get to determine how this ministry movement goes as God leads you in this adventure. And the other thing that's really great about this field right now is that a ministry degree is optional. And I say that kind of tongue-in-cheek because there aren't ministry degrees out there. If you go to a Bible college or a seminary, you say, I want a degree in disability ministry, you're going to have a hard time finding a degree in disability ministry. You may find a few courses here or some certificate type program, but you're not going to find a full on disability ministry degree. So what I would encourage you to do as I look around the field of disability ministry right now, most of the disability ministry leaders have come from other fields, whether it be special education or whether it be they are a parent of a child with a disability that has a passion and not necessarily a degree in ministry, but you can get a general ministry degree and get as much training as you want. So I want to talk to you in this short video about what to do next. You're feeling called by God to commit your life to service, specifically in the field of disability ministry. I want to give you 6 different things that you can do to prepare yourself for a life of ministry in the field of disability ministry. The first thing that I would encourage you to do is to dig into the Bible, right? Don't wait and make this kind of the last thing you do. Start off with a firm foundation and figuring out what the Bible actually says about disability, what it is that God believes about disability. And if you want a little cheat sheet, we've created a one-page document called What Does the Bible Really Say About Disability? So study and learn what the Bible has to say about disability ministry, because we know in your heart that you're being pulled and called by God, right? Now you need to line up what you feel in your heart with what you know in your head by digging into the Bible. The next thing I would encourage you to do is get experience at a church that already has a great existing disability ministry. There's nothing that you could do better than gain actual real ministry experience. And the best way to do that is by volunteering. Now, you may say that your church doesn't have a disability ministry, or you wouldn't even know where to start to find one. Well, you're just in luck, because we have a ministry locator tool on our website. So all you have to do is go in and plug in your zip code or your address in there, and you can pull up all the churches that are closest to you that have an existing disability ministry where you can go volunteer and gain great experience, because that is awesome, not only for you, but also for building out your resume. The other thing I would encourage you to do, in addition to digging into the scriptures, is dig into as many books as you can. There are a lot of great disability ministry books out there, and there are more and more coming out each and every year. So I'd encourage you to educate yourself, because again, you probably won't find too many college courses on this, but you can find a lot of great ministry books. And if you want to know where to look, look no further than our recommended reading page on our website. So educate yourself as you're gaining experience. The next thing that I would encourage you to do is also get experience outside of the church world. All right, it's one thing to volunteer on a Sunday morning within a disability ministry, but I'd also encourage you to volunteer in your community, because there are no doubt great disability organizations in your community, whether it be Special Olympics, whether it be day programs, or other uh, organizations that focus on providing services for those with disabilities in your community. Go out, make yourself known in your community, and just volunteer in those organizations. Again, this is great experience for you, and it's building relationships. Relationships and who you know oftentimes is important as who you are when it comes to finding that right position. So get to know people in your community by volunteering in your community. The next thing that I would encourage you to do, specifically if you don't have a disability ministry at your church, is I'd encourage you to start one. You know, most of the people that are in positions at churches in the field of disability ministry have probably started the ministry for themselves or by themselves, maybe for their child or for another loved one that has a disability. And they have slowly over time worked their way into starting in this field. So this is a great way for you to create essentially a position for yourself, is by starting a ministry at your own church if you don't have one. And if you're interested in finding out how, we can definitely help you do that by providing you with free consultations. So all you have to do is reach out to us and we can help give you not only guidance on how to start a ministry, but we can give you free resources to do that as well. And again, your investment over time may create the opportunity that you're seeking for if you're patient enough to do it. The final thing that I would encourage you to do if you're interested in getting a job in the disability ministry field is to go out and get paid working in the disability field. Now, it may not be the job, the dream job that you want forever, but it has to be a job in the disability field. Maybe you have gone and you've volunteered at a day program or a residential facility for adults with disabilities, a group home, Special Olympics. Maybe you have built those relationships in your community. Maybe you've even got an internship and you've decided it's time for you to get paid working in one of these organizations. Again, it may not be your dream forever job, but it may be a job that helps you, again, gain experience, build your resume, and actually get paid doing it. There are so many great residential type ministries out there. If you're in the state of Tennessee, near Knoxville, or if you're out in Missouri, near Versailles, you can come work for us. We have residential jobs as well. If you're looking for an internship, you can intern with us or other great like-minded disability organizations. But I'd encourage you, find a job in your community within the field of the helping profession, specifically helping people with disabilities. Get a job, get paid, and work towards your ultimate goal of finding your dream job in the field of disability ministry. You can do it, and these are 6 easy steps that you can take on your way to finding that dream job in disability ministry. I hope this was helpful to you. If you're looking for consultation, again, reach out to us. We'd be happy to specifically help you start a ministry or find your way into achieving your dream.